Hello everyone, welcome to our embedded systems video clip. Um, During this video presentation, we would like to demonstrate you how to do input-output register programming um, for STM32F0 Discovery board. Uh, in particular, we would like to achieve two objectives during this video presentation. The first objective is to create a UVision 4 project with minimal features. The second objective is to try the debug session. During this, we would be looking at the breakpoint, run, watch, step sequence. Alright, before we continue on with our video clip, we need to do a couple of things to prepare our machine. So the first thing is to install the ST-Link USB driver. So to do that, you need to go to Dr. Superchai's file. It's called ESDEV materials. So inside that file you can find a folder called software. Inside that folder you can find this program, ST-Link USB driver. So you just need to double click on it and it will give you instructions how to install the USB driver. It's pretty straightforward. Once that is done, we need to continue on to the second step, which is to install the ST-Link utility. That program is also found inside the same folder. You just need to double click on this and it will give you instructions on how to install ST-Link utility. So once that is installed, the third thing that we need to do is to verify the host computer to processor SWD interface. So to do this, we need to open up the newly installed ST-Link utility program. So then open it up and go to target and try to connect, and it would say no ST-Link detected. It's fine, but what you need to do is you need to connect your discovery board with the blue wire to your computer. So once that is connected, you can try to connect again. Alright, so now it's connecting so that we can verify that host computer to processor SWD interface. Alright, so once you have verified the interface, the final step is to install Keil. So installing Keil is pretty straightforward. You just need to Google Keil and you can find their website, and they have all the instructions that you need to install. Alright, so now we have a well prepared machine. So now we can continue on with this video clip. Alright, so the first step is to open Keil and then select project and close project to close any active projects. So to do this, you have to open the Keil program, and as you can see, I already have a active project, so I need to close that. So I go to project and I press close project. Alright, so once you have closed all active projects, the second step is to create a new project. So to do this, you go to project, new mission project, and you need to create a new folder to do this. So I'll create the folder in desktop. So we'll call this folder 00 skeleton, and you go inside that folder and you name the project with the same name. You save it. and then once you save the project, you have to select the device. So you will have a window will pop up, and what you need to do is to select ST microelectronics, and under that you have to select STM32F0 51R8, so this one, and you have to press OK, and then another window will pop up and it will ask you to whether you want to add this file to the project. You have to say yes. Alright, so now you have a saved project. So what you need to do is you need to select add group to add program code group into that project. So what we do is we right click and use add group. Then you can see that there's a group called source group 1. But then what we do is we rename source group 1 as startup code. As startup code. Okay, so once we have done that, the fifth step would be to copy this file from the Keil folder. So what we need to do is we need to go here and click add existing files to group startup folder, and we need to find the Keil folder, and in that you have to go to ARM, and that you have to go to boards, and in that you have to go to ST. Okay, and then you have to select STM32F0 Discovery, and you have to select blinking, and this is the file we need. So you click on that and press add. Right, close that up, and the next step is to right click at program code and select add new item to create and add main.c into the project. So we will rename this program code, and we will add a new item, and we'll call it main.c. Okay.
Here is the sample code for our project, and we have to go to target 1, click options for target, and we have to modify the debug and utilities sections. In the debug section, in the use part, we have to select the ST-Link debugger. Now click settings, and the device should be displayed, and make sure that that device is recognized as that SW protocol, and then click OK. Now go to utilities. Here we have to configure the features of Flash programming. Click settings. In the target driver setup, click add and choose STM32F0XX with 64 KB flash. And then add, click OK, click OK. Now configurations are done. Go to project, select build target, and here we can see no errors and no warnings. Now let's load the program to the board. Click load. Here we can verify the program was loaded successfully.